Let's do it from last Thursday. Still haven't gotten Greg's word on this or his film study on this. 3 Up, 3 Down with Greg Bedard, presented by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. Enjoy the game with the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cast matured Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. Because when it's game time, it's Tully time. Please drink responsibly. Mazz plays it from his couch. Number 1 star last Thursday.
Drake May. He was back to being outstanding. This was my highest rated game since the Saints game. Only had him for 3 minus plays. 2 of those were from pressure, which was an improvement over the previous games. Only really one throw, the deep pass to Kyle Williams that I thought was a little bit underthrown, and it was could have been picked off. But other than that, I thought he was outstanding and in complete command.
Will Campbell. I thought, Will Campbell. I thought
had a penalty and gave up a sack, didn't he?
Yep. I don't think he gave up a sack. He might have.
Okay. More on him in a minute.
Okay. So I thought he was pretty good in this game. He matched up with, I can't remember the guy's name, because they lost Quentin Williams. The other guy,
Campbell. No, who's their pass rusher? McDonald. I can't remember.
McDonald. Very good, Mike. So he did a good job when he had the opportunities over there. And again, I don't think it was an extremely difficult test, but I thought overall he was pretty good.
Number 2 star.
Jared Wilson. This was the best game of his career. Pretty clean sheet in the pass game. Just 1 minus run block. Other than that, he was great. So this was good. He was not playing well over the previous 4 or 5 games, but this was a big step forward for him.
Was he in the 2-point stance that you talked about?
He was.
Okay,
yes.
There you go. Drake May. I had Drake May second. Bedard already talked about it, and that's obvious.
3rd.
Mac Hollins. I thought he was terrific in this game. He had that pass knocked away. It was actually Hollins had to slow up a little bit, even though it was right there in the breadbasket. The defensive back made a great play. I did give Drake May a plus for that throw, even though it was incomplete. But Hollins does a lot of stuff in the run game. Drew a couple penalties, a couple leaping catches. Really good game for Mac Hollins.
Robert Spillane. Again, the guy makes every tackle he's supposed to make, just about. And if you were to ask me of all the guys that I am most pleasantly surprised with, in terms of that I didn't have any expectations for, I'd put him probably near the top of the list. He has improved their linebacker play to the point where it's solid.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it's solid. And I did not see that coming.
Okay, 3 down.
Kyle Williams, 0 for 3 on his targets. The one where him and Drake May were off.
Meaning by a zip code?
Yeah, by a zip code. That is a rudimentary read for a wide receiver in this offense. I think it was single high man. The safety was way over. And Kyle Williams should have known that converts into a go. That's an easy read. I don't want to hear how it's too complicated for a rookie. He should know that by this time. Now, I will give him a little bit of an excuse that this was with a short week, not much practice. He the week before, he got a lot of reps, had the big play, but this was not good.
Kyle Williams, he sucks.
Number 2 down.
That's not fair.
That's astute analysis.
He might get better. I don't know, but he was awful.
I think he's another whiff at the position. Number 2.
So I didn't have a ton of downs in this game, so now these next 2 are going to be nitpicking. Jack Westover, the fullback.
Oh, he's awful.
He got jobbed on that holding call. It was way behind the play. It wasn't even part of the play. What are we doing? But he did have. He's like the fullback version of Jonnu Smith. He looks like he's trying to catch a fish at the Pikes Place Market. That's 2 in a row.
It's true.
He's
that's good.
Yeah.
He does. He's got no hands. So, you said Greg has had 5 days to watch the film. Yeah. I had 5 days to forget it. Okay, so it's hard. I had trouble going back and remembering. My number 2 down is Efton Chisholm. He stinks at kick return. Do you remember coming out of the preseason with how much of an asset that was supposed to be for the Patriots?
No, we said he's got the rare combination of lack of speed, lack of elusiveness, and lack of strength.
He barely gets to the 25-yard line.
I don't know what he does.
Really?
And you guys still get calls on him.
Believe me.
All the time. Do people watch the games? Do they see him return these kicks?
This is why I mentioned him, Greg, because I'm trying to piss those people off. He stinks.
Number 3 down, please.
This is not going to go over well.
Say it.
Will Campbell.
Will Campbell in the first half. I will say Will Campbell was perfect in the second half, but I don't care what PFF says, Chris Collinsworth, next-gen stats. He allowed 1 hit, 2 hurries. 1 was on the holding penalty. That counts, okay? 2.5 stuff runs and had another poor second-level block in the first half. He did not play well. And just further ammunition, because people are going to be like, what are you talking about? The line's so much better this year. To this point, the Patriots are 29th in pressure allowed in the league. The only teams worse than them, the Browns, the Chargers, and the Jets, who allow their quarterbacks to get killed. Drake May, and this is ammunition for his MVP candidacy, is he's making the line look better than it has been.
And the Chargers have been decimated.
Oh,
on
my
the
God.
offensive
They get
line.
killed.
They've been destroyed there. I went with Borregales, the kicker. I thought he was garbage in this game. And he almost missed an extra point to start. Remember early on, he just sneaked it inside the upright, and then he missed a field goal there. He lost my confidence in this game.
Okay. Borregales has lost Mazz's confidence.
He has, yep.
Let's officially mark that down, please.
Aurora Borregales.
So there you're 3 up, 3 down from the Jets. That first defensive possession problem, Greg, what's going on with that?
Well, a couple things. I think that to me, it speaks to, and it's one of my fears sort of going into the postseason. I haven't been very impressed with the defensive game plans. The Patriots have kind of, to this point, and who knows, maybe they're going to morph in the postseason into more of a man team and make teams play left-handed. But I haven't been overly impressed with their defensive game plans in this. I do think I give credit to them for adjusting in the game. I see Vrabel over there after almost every possession on a tablet talking to players and coaches over there. So I think they're adjusting well. I do think that to just say, well, the Patriots are, like Vrabel said, they're playing good defense the rest of the game, which they are. I also think part of it is, just looking back, the previous 6 games, they've played 3 teams with first-year offensive coordinators and 3 teams with second-year offensive coordinators. And I think these guys are really good at coming up with a good script against the Patriots because they kind of know the Patriots do what they're going to do. They're going to blitz in these certain situations. You're going to get an overload blitz. You're going to get a 6-man. They're probably going to play some zone. They might play a little bit more man on third down, but teams kind of know what they're going to do. So the opening script is really good, but then these guys who are new, the tight pants guys, they don't know what to do after that.
Could any part of it be intentional? That I know fans want to do it. It's all part of the plan. They're doing this. They're playing possum and they're doing this to set them up later. Or is it possible it could be anything like that?
No, not at all.
I got a quick email here. Saren writes in, subject line, Patriots cheating on defense. Does it occur to you that we always just give up the first TD to learn and steal their offensive plans and signs? After that, adjust, and then my email cuts off. I'm sorry, but after that, just adjust. Again, signed Saren.
What signs? It's headset communication.
Yeah, think there's hand signals?
Well, a little bit, but a lot of that stuff is already on film from previous weeks.
I'll tell you, I've also noticed, Greg, it's not sensitive like it is in college, but I do notice there are some signs being held up on the sidelines.
The only sign I see on the Patriots sideline, and again, I'm not paying very close attention to this, but I do see when they're on defense, they hold up a yellow 11 personnel, 12 personnel.
Okay, is that what that is?
That's what I think it is.
In New Orleans, I noticed that both you and the Saints were holding up. It was small, but they were holding up something.
Yeah, I think that's for defensive personnel packages that they have for different times, personnel groupings on the other team.
Well, listen, I don't know. I don't know what Saren's driving. It's obvious what he's driving at, but I don't know what's going on. I just know that I absolutely do seem to figure out what's coming after that.
I'll leave the dark ops stuff to you.
I would tell you, though, that that at least makes some sense, that if you were going to let them, or that – not that you would let them score, but you need a series to
get a sample.
Yeah, get a sample. Very good. Good way to put it.
It's not our first rodeo around here, Mazz.
I just don't think they're the way they game plan these games. I just don't think it's very good. I'm looking forward to a game, and maybe we'll get our answer against the Bills. And look, they did a nice job against the Bills. I thought they played a little bit differently. I do think that game defensively was more about the Bills than it was the Patriots, and I think Drake May basically carried you to a victory in that game. But Bills and the Ravens are coming up. We're going to get a lot of answers on a lot of things.
Mike, just quick. I said this the other day. This one bothered me more than all the others.
Well, to me, it's just the bad teams walking in for touchdowns.
Well, and the Jets don't throw. Okay, like it's a Tim Tebow high school offense. All you have to do is prevent Justin Fields from running on third down. That's it. That's all they had to worry about, and they couldn't get it right.
Seriously, how do you not go into this game and just be like, on the opening position, look, hey, Kayvon Chason and Harold Landry, just stay outside. Don't worry about rushing passer. Just make Justin Fields have to go 80 yards and complete 9 balls against us. The chances are very strong he can't. But, of course, they don't do that. And there's, Chason getting beat, and there's Landry getting beat. I mean, come on. That's just a joke.
I'm telling you, that was the Waltham High offense, November 1984. That's what that was, and they couldn't stop it to start the game.
I promise. Your phone's in 1 second. I just want to follow up on the schedule. Boston Sports Inf, my buddy John Germain, right to it. Here's evidence that having an easy or hard schedule just does not translate to championships. In fact, you want to have an easier one if you're going on the history. Here are the last 10 Super Bowl champions and their schedule rank in their conference. Okay? You ready?
Yes.
Last year, the Philadelphia Eagles had the 15th easiest schedule in the NFC, 15 out of 16. Kansas City, the year before, had the 14th easiest schedule out of 16. Kansas City, and when I'm saying easiest, 14th hardest, if you know what I mean?
Right.
Their schedule ranked 14th. Kansas City in the year before ranked 15th. The Rams in 2021 ranked 12th. Tampa in 2020 ranked 10th out of 16. Kansas City in 2019 ranked 4th out of 16. That was a hard schedule. The Patriots in 2018 had the 11th schedule out of 16. Philadelphia, the year you lost to them in the Super Bowl, they had the easiest schedule in the NFC. The Patriots in 2016 had the easiest schedule in the AFC, 16 out of 16. Denver in 2015 had 7 out of 16, 7th out of 16. But in the last 10 years, strength of schedule in their conference, the Super Bowl champions were 15th, 14th, 15th, 12th, 10th, 11th, 16th, and 16th. 8 out of 10 years had trash-ass schedules. You want a trash-ass schedule. It's a good thing. And ultimately, it gets proven when you play all the good teams in the playoffs. It doesn't matter. If you're good, you're good. And if you're good with an easy schedule, you tend to be at home in the playoffs.